Welcome back to KCZIN.com. I'm Jay Olazoo. Go to our website and become a supporter of KCZIN.com so we can get the pro-independence movement ongoing for our people. Today's topic is very, very important because now we're discussing an issue that was promised to us in 2020 by the Democratic Party, but in particular within that party, the Negro Caucus was part of that. And we are about 10 months into the year, and we haven't seen anything that they promised us come into fruition. One of the biggest failures that they have actually done is they promised us that they're going to solve the problem with policing against our people. And what was their policy? They told us that if you defund the police department, then your problems are solved. Well, here's what's happened. Now we're over 10 months into the defunding of the police department. And guess what's happened? Well, crime has actually not gone down, but it's gone up. And when I say up, I'm making reference to our communities. When you look at communities that you have a Negro Caucus member who is the mayor, and also in the majority of the city council, and you find that crime is rising in those cities, like Chicago, like Detroit, like Jackson, Mississippi, or even Birmingham, Alabama. So these Negro Caucus members who are mayors and have a majority at the city council, they were along with the policy of defunding the police, and that's what they did. And guess what? It cost them majorly. It's gone through the roof. So let's break this down. Crime. What kind of crime are we referring to in particular? We're talking about violent crimes. What caused this defunding policy or the protest that was taking place was primarily because of the unarmed people of our community that were being killed by officers. That's what really pushed that. Now, that has kind of been swayed, meaning that has been put to the side. There's not a lot of reporting to the media as to how many of our people are being killed, as unarmed citizens by the police. That's something that they want to keep away from the public. On top of that, what they are promoting is the fact that crime is escalating, and those are coming directly from our people committing those crimes. Our people are committing these crimes at a higher level. And you ask, why would they be doing that after George Floyd? Because the mass media promoted throughout the whole country for months that they were going to defund the police departments in many cities. That's right. So they kept advertising, promoting, and you hear the Negro Caucus on television telling you, we have to defund. And guess what? They got the defunding, and they made a huge mistake. All they did was broadcast live to everyone in the country so all the criminals can hear, hey, the door is wide open, guys. Welcome to it. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why crime in Chicago, Detroit has gone up through the roof. And these are our people committing this crime against our own people. And now you don't hear a peep from the Negro Caucus about the crime escalating because of what they did. This was their policy. This was their solution for no more George Floyd. What they have created? Thousands of more George Floyds. That's what they've created. And that's the policy that we must utterly get rid of. The Mahali Party is so concerned about this issue. In 2020, we talked about the concept of a safe city. In 2021, we continue it. In 2022, we're going to make it a major component because now, not only do we have to clean up the mess that was taking place with George Floyd and the killing of our people of unarmed men by police that was already in place, but now all this additional crime that has been added on because the Negro Caucus promoted this defunding of the police. So now we have to clean not what was already taking place, but what they've added on top of that. That's why you have to support Mahali Party. You cannot. You are obligated. If if you're one of our people and live in those cities, you are obligated to no longer vote for the Negro Caucus. The Negro Caucus have shown you that all they can do is create failure, agony, and pain to our people because they don't control anything. They didn't create that concept. They just went with it because they were told by the authority of their party that they had to promote it. They just follow what they were told. They're serving other people. They should be serving you. Who they serve are other people, even if it costs the lives of more of our people. That's why you are obligated, every one of us are obligated to vote Mahali Party in 2022. We must replace the Negro Caucus that have created such an escalation of crime in our own community. They've continued to allow this to happen because they're so caught up in this Democratic Party that tells them what to do regardless of what the consequences is to our people. We must replace them. You have no other choice. You are obligated, all of one of us, obligated to vote Mahali Party in 2022 so we can clean this mess up and put our lives back into the order that it actually means to be at. Let other people know that 2022, you are voting Mahali. Let them know in 2022, it's time for us to get up and out of this nonsense, and we're going to vote Mahali.